good afternoon and good morning. We're here for a board game review. I've got my wife in the background just to tell me anything I forget about it.
Yes, and I certainly will tell you.
Yippee. Today we're looking at Shark Alert. It's a game that a lot of people probably haven't heard of. It's by Hunter Caesar Toys, so it's not like Milton Bradley, Parker Brothers,
None of those big name brands.
None of those big name sort of people. It's an electronic game, and it's I really like it.
It's pretty fast paced. You've got to kind of
so it's not to be confused with Shark Chase, which also features a shark and also features a shark eating things, but box. There we go. Where will the shark strike next? It's a race against the shark to swim for the boats. Watch out, the shark could grab you at any time. The first one back to the boat wins the game.
So you've basically got a few pieces and you've got to make your way around the circle and get back into your boat before he eats you.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The most unique thing about it is the shark. There's a motor underneath the shark and it moves in random patterns around the board. How about we just show the people rather than explain it? Because it's probably easy to...
Let's open it up and have a look inside.
We'll be right back. Alright, we're all set up. So as you can see, there are 4 lifeboats. And there are 3 little, what do they call them? Sailors or... just 3 men of that colour. I call them sailors or shark fishermen or...
Men pretty much covers it. Or women.
Or women, hey. Can't be sexist here. Everyone can fish or get eaten by sharks. So yeah, very easy to set up. 4 little lifeboats. The aim is to get 3 of your men a full circle around the board and back into your lifeboat. Obviously, the main issue with that is Mr. Shark here, who, I'll just show the bottom of him, has a sort of a hole that's sort of grooved with lots of like little, what do you call them, like rounded edges or something. And that's what causes him to move randomly around the board. So let's just power him on. It's very loud, by the way. Look at him go. Oh, we almost got someone.
As you can see, it's not just his mouth, it's also his tail that can cause problems as well.
Oh no, he ate the green one. Alright, let's turn him off. So, what happens is, if he manages to nom a ball and pull it back, he can either do one of, I think, 3 things. He can either pull it straight into one of these holes here, it drops in, it rolls back to like a little hole and then
down the side.
You have to put the man back at the start. Second thing he can do is he can grab one, pull it back, pull.
It's not going to work.
Not going to work.
He pulls it back,
and then it can roll anywhere on the board, and wherever it rolls, it stays. So that can be beneficial, or it can be not.
You could end up, needing to start your whole loop again, or finished, basically.
And he can also knock, as you probably saw in that little demo, sort of other balls with his tail. So basically, wherever the ball ends up, provided it doesn't go down one of the holes here, you just play from there.
Yeah.
Provided you do one full loop, or if you go from here and he pulls it over to here, you just need to go there. So it's like Ludo, if you've ever played Ludo or Sorry.
And now, how do we move then? You've talked about how the shark moves.
There are no dice. There's only one basic move. You can move one of your men up to 3 spaces. So it can be 1 or 2, depending on... I should say, up to 3 spaces, and you can jump other people if you've got the correct number of moves left. So if I've got 3 moves, I can go 1, skip, 2, and then I get blocked.
And then you're blocked. So you can't jump over 2 other players. You can only jump over 1 of their balls. So that's the important thing to remember.
It's a game of speed, like I mentioned at the start. So as soon as I've moved, it's probably beneficial for the next player to take their move as soon as possible.
To try and run away from this little guy.
Because he's always going regardless of whose turn it is.
Yes.
So...
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
It's really quite a simple game. It is definitely kid-friendly, ages 5 and up. But it's also fun for adults. Yeah. Shall we play?
Alright, I'll be yellow, Laura will be red.
I'll be red.
Let's switch on Mr. Shark, or I'll have to call him Jaws, and let's roll. Oh, gee, that's a good start for me. So it's your turn. lucky. Woo! Safe at last. Oh, that was lucky. Ooh.
Oh!
That's your turn.
No! Where have I gone? Oh no! No! I went back
Oh,
out
no,
this
no, no, no,
way.
no! No! Oh. It's your turn. I'm just going to take my time.
No! Oh, you missed me.
Ooh. Oh.
Yay! 3 home in my boat. Wow, that was lucky because I lost my little guy, but you lost yours too.
So close, one more turn. So yeah, that's Shark Alert. I definitely recommend it if you can find it. It's probably pretty hard to find, to be honest. I think it was early 90s, late 80s.
I think that's probably the only version we've seen of Shark Alert as well. We do see quite a bit of the shark chase that you showed earlier.
Which is by Milton Bradley, and I think they might have even re-released that, so...
Yeah, I do believe they have. So it's a lot of fun, like I said, really good for kids too. And you can play with obviously 4 players since you've got your 4... Ooh, can't say the blue one. 4 boats around
I actually
the edge.
prefer to play Shark Alert and Shark Chase, because Shark Chase you just keep going to your last one surviving. Well, there's like an actual set goal for this one, sort of like Ludo or whatever Ludo's called in other countries.
Yeah, I mean the only problem obviously with the game that you have, it is battery operated, so you've got to replace the batteries.
And the
Stickers on the shark tend to come off.
the actual motor underneath these can wear out pretty quickly, and they don't sound as great anymore. So a bit of WD-40 or even replace it. So just be warned if you do buy a second hand that the motor is actually working.
Yeah, otherwise, it's good fun.
And we'll have the manual scanned and uploaded in the description. So if you do happen to have this game,
You can get that down below. And if you like this video or any of our others, you could give us a thumbs up or hit the subscribe button. And that way you won't miss any of our videos. At least 2 a week of either a board game review, blind bag opening, or unboxing.
bye-bye.
Bye.